Back in those days, I think it must have been Tom who took me. And that was the first time I flew, and I say I would have, if I'd have passed the physical, I would have learned to fly in one of them. It would be an N2S2 as a Navy designation.
There was another question. Right here.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
at the beginning you were talking about Amelia Earhart and your father.
Oh, I'm sorry, there was one question up here, then we'll get to you. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
No,
apologize.
that's
You said that there was some sort of relationship between Amelia Earhart and your father.
Well, Amelia Earhart really, went to her death in the Electra play. My father knew Amelia Earhart, and she and they must have had some conversation before she took off in the Electra in 1937 and just disappeared. And they're still looking for remains of the plane. It's a great mystery of what's happened to her.
back here. Your question?
Do you never meet Walter Beach ever?
Oh, did you ever know Walter Beach?
Yes, I did, and this is, as when you read my book, you'll see that Walter Beach, Clyde Cessna, and my father all were partners in building the Travelera, which my father designed, and the three of them would go out in the shop, and were building the plane with their own hands. Things were different in those days, and the company was run by a 20-year-old secretary and stenographer. They call it, she had another title, Olive Ann Mellor. Well, she was the administrative officer. These three guys, Cessna, Stearman, and Beach, they couldn't have cared less about any kind of administrative things or financial things or anything. And she kept that company going. Today she would be an executive vice president, but she was just a stenographer and a secretary. And she later, and she married Walter Beach. They split up. Cessna went his way. My father founded Stearman, and Walter Beach stayed with Travelera and then founded Beach. Well, even when Walter Beach was still alive, my mother insisted that Olive Ann was really running Beach. She was the brains behind Beach. And then, of course, when Walter died, she became president of Beach.
We know everyone has an early flight tomorrow morning, and if anyone does want to buy the book from Amazon, we can put the home address out, and I'll make sure I get it to the post office and get it mailed back to you. So, yeah.